All right, it's time for another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with QUOTA, which is interesting because there's definitely not going to be a Q. I feel very confident in saying that because it's unlikely there's a Q anyways, but even if there is a Q, it's even more highly unlikely that there would not be a U after the Q, and we can't do the Q and the U because that would be two lies. So, no Q. Positive. Okay, so what if we did TO, and then we could repeat, we could do something like atone. We will try to get the puzzle to atone for its sin of lying. Okay, well, one of these two O's is clearly a lie, and one of the two A's is a lie, so everything else has to be true, because either there's an A or there's not, and either the O is third or it's not. Like, there's no way that both of them could be true. So, we could have an A here and an O here. That would work. The T would have to be at the end. I was gonna say we could do about, but we can't because you'll notice there's two lies on the first line because there's no U. We could do abort, which, I mean, you know, would be a semi-controversial answer to some people, but it really just means, you know, you stop doing something. It's not specifically, okay, so, I mean, again, so, one of these two A's is a lie, so the O's are definitely true. The yellow O is true, which means this is a lie, which means this is true, which means this is a lie, and this is true. So, that aborted our confusion over which one was the lie. Okay, so interesting. The T is not second or fourth, but it could be something like this. Or no, sorry, TR. But if that's true, then we would need to have a B, because the B would have to be the lie. So what I'm kind of thinking is maybe RT and assume the T is the lie. That could be good. That could be good. Something like shirt. Why not? Oh, atone would have two lies. Why would atone have two lies? Oh, because of the O. There's an O. There's an O. What am I doing? All right. There's two of them right there. Clicked on, showing that they're true. Okay. So we can't do shirt. Oh, wow. We can still do RT, but we need to have no, I was gonna say overt, but we can't do an E. The problem is the O would have to be first or second. And so what's gonna come between the O and the R if we do RT? Yeah, so that doesn't work. Interesting. We could do the T at the beginning, maybe? Something like that, but you still have the problem of what comes between the O and the R. And then you need a B. So I actually think the R might be the lie. The R might be the lie. So let's do an R somewhere else. There could be no R, but let's do an R somewhere. What if we did like an OR? Let's do motor. That's pretty good, and it'll, you know, we have a chance for some more contradictions with the double O. Okay. Well, we didn't get a contradiction with the double O. We did get one of the R's is a lie. One of the R's is a lie. So, but what does that tell us? Not much. If the T's are both true, then there's a T at the beginning. T-O. What if we made the second O, but then there's no R, but that's okay. But what would that even be? That's the question. Yeah, I don't think that really works. If we assume the second O is the lie, and then there's no R, right? If we do an R, then if we're gonna have the R fourth, then we'd have to have two O's. But we don't think the R is fourth anyways. The question is just whether there's an R at all. But if we want to do an R, then we have to have two O's. And they would have to be, right. Okay, if we want to do an R, we'd have to have two O's, and one of them has to either be first or last. One of them has to be second. It would have to be this if we want to have an R at all. which I don't think. There might be something there, but I'm not seeing it. So I don't think there's an R. We're going to have no R. We're going to assume that second O is the lie, maybe. But then the T has to be at the beginning. Topic. Topic will work. All right. Very nice. Well, I don't know. I was assuming some of the wrong things and then just had to get the right combination of letters, but still got it in 4. So, you know, it took a little bit of thinking, but not too many guesses. So anyways, let me know, you know, if you met your quota of guesses today, or if it took a while to get your motor running and you had to take lots of guesses, or either way, let me know how it went trying to, you know, arrive at the correct topic for the answer today, and be sure to subscribe for more.